All right. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. All right. So we're getting deeper into section 2. Today might be, we'll see, our last practice of section 1. I want to include it every class, so we're going to see how far we can stretch it. All right. Let's face the same direction and let's go from prepare all the way through turn body and chop with this. All right. So last week's movement. Let's get started. So shoulders width apart. Nice neutral position. Remember, we want to start it out right. Feet shoulders width apart, perfectly straight. Shoulders down, waist relaxed. Opening. Rotate and lift the arms, shoulder height, shoulder width. Upper arms go down, forearms, and then palms till they sit in front of your hips. Shift weight to your left. Turn on your right heel. Reach out with that right arm. Left arm bends underneath as you step out. Lift the left arm up. Press down with the right palm. Ward off left. Shift back. Turn on your left heel. Everything turns together. Rotate both arms. Bend that right arm underneath. Step out. Hinge the right arm up. Press down with the left palm. Rotate both arms to the corner. Shift your weight back. Turn from your waist. Hands go to the other corner. Left palm to right forearm. Expand up and out for press. Flatten both arms, palms face down. Come back over a ball. Sit up the palms in front of the chest and then push to shoulder height. Single whip, flatten the arms. Turn from your waist and then everything turns together. Push down. Then relax the left foot, make a hook, turn over the left arm and step out. Single whip, torso's vertical. Shift your weight back. Turn on your left heel. Open up the hook, arms open. Touch with the whole right heel and turn from your waist. Raise hands. Both arms go down, circle. Left arm on top, step. Right arm on the outside goes overhead. White crane spreads its wings. Look at your right palm. Left arm goes up and then down. Step, bow stand. Brush off that table, right hand to the shoulder, and then out for a palm strike. Reach out and step closer in. Pull back. Arms up and down, touch with your left heel. Brush knee circling, swing, step. Brush and strike. Other side, weight moves back, left arm comes up. Turn the arm and the leg together. Swing the left arm down. Step out. Brush off that table and strike with the left palm. Right arm comes up. Turn the right arm and leg together. Swing the right arm down. Step out. Brush knee and strike. Hey, hamstrings glute. Reach forward, step in. Pull back. Up and down with the arms. Right arm goes down, circle. Sit up that palm to the corner. Bring the hand to the shoulder and then straight out. Parry, block, and punch. Shift your weight back. Left arm comes up. Turn the arm and leg together. Both arms go down. You're going to touch with the heel. Parry out to the side. Hold back your opponent with your left palm. And then punch. Open up the arms. Both palms face the sky. Pulling back with that right arm, breaking a grab. Palms sit up, and then we push. Cross hands. turn your right palm facing out. Chop out to the corner direction, turn your left foot. Wild West arms as we shift back. Cross at the bottom, lifting up, right arm on the outside. Shift your weight to your right. Turn on your left heel. Separate the arms, circling just like brush knee with a different meaning. We're going to embrace the tiger and return to the mountain. Roll back, bicycle the arms. Right arm comes up and out in front, and then we turn. Touch left palm to the forearm and press. Open up both arms for push. Come back over that ball and push out. Fist under elbow, just like single whip. Flatten the arms. Turn from your waist. Big circle. And now we're going to push out to the side. Right palm seated, left palm facing up. Step, warding off out. We're going to re-step as we rotate that left arm. Make a fist as you pull down. Lift and punch. Fist under elbow, touch with the left heel. Open up the fist. Circle that right arm. Left palm faces up. Left hand to the hip. Right palm goes out. Straighten that right foot. Use your elbow. Rotate that left arm. Right palm faces up as you step back. Pulling in, straightening that left foot. Repulse monkey. One more. Rotate. Turn and step. And pull in. Diagonal flying. Big circle with the arms. Remember, we can add an extra step. Or we touch with the heel, turn and open. And big movements with the arms. Raise hands. Repeat from the first section. Step back. Open up the arms. Touch with the right heel. Turn from your waist. Raise hands and step forward. Both arms go down. Left arm on top. White crane. Step. Right arm comes overhead. Touch with the ball of the left foot. Look at the right palm. Left arm goes up. Right arm down. Then they switch. Brush knee one more time. Brush knee and strike. Needle at C bottom. Step in. Fingers point down. Elbow down as you pull back. Right hand by the temple. Touch with the ball of the foot. Fold from your hips. Needle at the C bottom. Left palm to the outside of the right wrist. Step for a bow stance. Pull into that strike. Turn body, chop with fist. Shift back. Protect your head as you press down. Make a fist. You're going to chop as you touch with your whole right foot and then move forward and strike. How do we do? That's a big chunk. Okay, we are diving deep. It's going to get easier. Remember, one of the hardest parts about learning this form is the length of the form. But that's what allows us to really move, okay, and really get that Tai Chi flow going, okay? So, do we have questions about turn body and chop with fist? Okay. All right. Let's talk about today's movement, okay? So today's movement is a repeat movement, and we'll see how far we get because the next set of movements, which is grasp the bird's tail, is also repeat from the beginning of section 1, okay? So we ended last week, we did chop with fist, and then we have that palm strike, okay? So just watch one time. We're here. We're going to go to parry, block, and punch. We're going to circle the arms and connect out. Then it's normal parry, block, and punch. We circle, step, hold back, and punch. okay? It's that transition that we really want to work on today, okay? So I'm just going to face the camera for a moment because I want you to see this transition from dead ahead. And remember, this is not mirroring you. I just want you to see this transition. We're going to connect out. What do I want you to notice? Everything is happening in front of your body here, okay? So we're not going to be to one side or the other. Our torso is slightly turned and our arms are directly in front, and then it's normal, parry, block, and punch, okay? So let's break it down. Let's start with the footwork, right? Always starting with our base and then building from that, okay? So turn body and chop with fist. We start with a right bow stance, okay? This one's going to be pretty simple, okay? You're going to shift back your weight. You're going to pick up that right foot. We're going to re-step. This time, a little bit narrower because it's a transition step. You're going to turn that foot open to the corner. It's going to be your back leg. And then you're going to keep moving forward, touch with the left foot, and then bow stance. Okay? Let's do it again. So the transition, one more time, is important because we're going from wide and we're going to go narrow because we're going to transition. Okay? So right leg forward, beautiful bow stance, perfect. Shift your weight back, pick up. You're going to re-step, touch with the heel, open that foot to the corner, pour that weight in, turning from your waist. We're going to step out and then turn back. Okay, so let's add that turning now, right? So remember with chop with fist, we're straight. Our torso's to straight. Okay, if you want, hold the arms up. This will help with that torso angle. All right, you're going to shift back. You're going to turn, step, turn everything to the right corner. So important here. All your weight is poured in. And then you're going to step out and then turn back to straight. So let's do it again. Okay. Remember that that torso turning is so key to how our balance is between our footwork. Okay. So right leg forward, torso straight. Shift back and turn your torso. Pick up. Step, one line between the feet. Open that foot to the corner. Turn that torso, everything to the corner. Now step out. Bow stance. Shift your weight and turn back to straight. Feeling good? Looks good. All right. Okay. So the arms, right? Okay. Just watch one time. I'm going to just do the transition from both sides just so you can see the arms. So we do chop and then we strike. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to imagine we're connecting with our right forearm. Okay. And we're going to circle down just like before. So I'm going to turn. I want you to see from both directions before we break it down. So we chop and then we strike. Okay. We're thinking connect out. See how the torso turns? And then it's normal, parry, block, and punch. Okay. It's that connection that's key. All right. So you're going to start seeing repeat movements. And this gives us an opportunity to work on the details. But what we really want to hone in is these different transitions, okay? These connections between the movements, okay? So let's start with our chop and then our strike. Drop the left arm. We're just going to do that right arm first, okay? You're going to bring that arm up and connect out. So what are we imagining? Always, almost all the time. Forearm center. Yes, right? This is the strong part. So we're here. We're going to come up and connect out. Now see how the fist is seated? Perfect. Now from here, it's normal parry, block, and punch. Use the elbow. You're going to rotate down so that the palm faces down here. then you connect out, then you come back to your hip, and then punch. Okay, so if you remember, when we talked about parry, block, and punch, we were doing figure eight. Figure eight. So connect down, connect down. So circling, big circles, right? We're just moving, and then eventually our waist is going to get involved, right? So this is the same thing, okay? We're starting here. We're going to connect, and we're going to do that figure eight, and then come right out to punch. Perfect. You know what I love what I'm seeing? Perfectly flat fists. I'm seeing really long fists, really strong fists from everyone. So important, okay? So we're here, right? We're going to connect, circle down, parry, and then punch. Now check with your punch. Should be shoulder height, elbow down. Beautiful. Okay. Left arm. Okay. As we're doing this, we're going to turn and rotate. Okay. It's going to scoop in. Okay. So it's going to scoop in. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Not too dramatic, right? But it's just turning up. Okay. Because it could be a grab. Okay. It could be a connection point. Okay. Then from here, just like parry, block, and punch, circle down to the corner. Hand comes to the shoulder. Hold them back. And then remember, your body moves forward so your arm comes in. Remember we talked about this, right? So when we're doing our punch, if my hand is at that lamp back there, my hand's not going to move in three-dimensional space, but my body moves past it, right? So it looks like your arm is bending. Well, it looks like your arm is moving back, but it's just bending to hold someone back, okay? That's probably one of the hardest things to get out of that movement, okay? So again, remember we chop and then we strike, okay? Dropping that right arm, you're gonna turn it up, and then it's normal parry, block, and punch. So use the elbow, you're gonna swing that arm down and turn from the waist. Now you notice, see how the palm is back there? Bend at the elbow, fold them back, and then remember the torso is turned open here. So what happens is you close the torso and that arm moves, right? So we're going from holding, we're thinking hold someone, and then you're coming close to them. Yes. Okay, let's put it together. Right hand to the hip, left palm out. Okay, here's the new transition. We're going to rotate, and you're going to connect out. Okay, I'm going to turn. Don't turn, stay that way. So left palm is in that bent ward off position, and the fingertips point to the center of the forearm. Yes, that's it. So we want to avoid this. Try to give your armpit space here. Okay, beautiful. Okay, now normal parry, block, and punch. Both arms go down. Then we come out. Then hold back and punch. Perfect. Okay. All right. I'm going to try to mirror you for a moment because I want you to really get this transition. Okay. So we're going to chop and then strike. Okay. So look at your cameras for a moment. Okay. Come right to your screen. Okay. Beautiful. Remember, hands at the hip, left palm. Yes. There you go. Okay. Connect out. That's it. Perfect. Now both arms go down and we sit them up. Perfect. Connect out. Hold back with that left palm, and then a beautiful punch. Good. Okay, let's do it again. All right. Here we go. Hard to reverse things in your brain sometimes. Okay. So left hand at the hip, beautiful. Right palm striking. Okay. From right in front of the camera this way. Okay. Connect out here. Remember, everything's in front of your body. Fingertips point to the center of the right forearm. Now, use your weight. Turn and arms go down. Now, check here. That left palm is sitting up. We want that beautiful ski slope of an arm here. Now, use your elbow, connecting out as you turn. Then, fist to the hip, palm straight out, and then punch. Now, when we end with that punch, the palm is facing that forearm one more time. Nice. That looked like it was helpful. It was, wasn't it? All right. Let's do it normal direction. Okay. Facing this way, everyone together. And then we're going to try and add the leg. Okay. So left palm striking, right hand to the hip. Connect out. Turn from your waist. Now we're looking towards this direction. Then we're going to turn and look forward. We're staying looking forward as we open and turn and then punch. Perfect. Yes. Okay. Let's break it down now. Legs and arms together. Okay. So hitting those checkpoints. If we're sitting in a chair, just do the arms and really work on those circles. Okay. So from chocolate fist. Okay. So the first checkpoint we're going to hit, we're going to shift our weight back and we're going to connect out. So now all of the weight is pretty much in your left leg. And remember, our arms are in front of our body. So on that center line, see the line in the carpet? Even though the torso is turned. Okay, now both arms go down, shift your weight back, pick up, touch with the heel. Arms are kind of to the side. Now you're going to turn and parry, weights fully forward, heels off the ground. Then you're going to step and hold back, leg and arm go out together, hand to the fist, or fist to the hip, and then punch. Everything arrives together. So palm faces the forearm here. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, one thing I want to talk about with our bow stance. I've seen a lot of bend in our back leg. I want to encourage you to straighten that leg. Okay, so from here to here, we're going to use a lot more muscles in our legs by fully straightening. Now we're not locked, but we're not really bent. We want to fully lengthen that leg. Okay. All right, let's do it again. So we chop, right? And then we strike. Right leg forward, left palm striking. Right hand at the hip. Remember that elbow is going to point back to the corner. Okay, shift your weight back. Turning, connect out. Check, weights back, arms are in front. Left fingers point to the right forearm. Circle down. Pick up. Touch. Turning. Parry. Block. And punch. Okay, let go of the arms. Check your leg. Do we have that nice strength through our leg? And if you turn that right foot straight, do you have two lines between your feet? Yes. Nice width. All right, grab a drink for a second. I want to know if you have any questions. Feeling good? All right, let's do it again. Okay, from chop with this, making sure we have a nice, beautiful bow stance. So remember, chop, weights back, right? Then we strike. Perfect. Okay. Rotate, connect, out. Circle down, step, parry, block, and punch. Are we feeling good? All right. Two options. Would you like to keep repeating and practice? Or would you like to add the other new transition, holding up your right hand? Your choice. Practice. We're feeling practice. Oh, okay. All right. Let's add a little chunk onto it. Okay. So let's add that turn body and chop with fist because that's a hard movement, right? That's a big transition. That's hard. So let's link these two together. Let's start at fan through the back. Okay. So bend into that right leg, step out with the left. All right. Right hand where? By the temple. Elbow and shoulder down. Left palm striking. Torso's vertical here. Remember, we're not leaning. We're vertical. Okay. Shift your weight back. Press down with the right arm and bring that left hand overhead as you turn that left foot as far as possible, if possible, to that corner direction. So we're pigeon-toed for a moment. Make a fist with the right hand as you relax the right foot. Draw that foot in. Left hand to the shoulder as you chop. Now remember, weight back here. Okay, so we're saving it for the strike. Perfect. Now connect out, circle down, step, parry, block, and punch. Okay, let's do it again. What I want you to focus on this time is moving slowly and do not stand up. So this is a very easy sequence of movements to kind of do this up and down with our stance, okay? I want you to connect level moving around, okay? So stand through the back. Remember, check your stance, nice and natural. You see me set up really quick, but it's years of training, so I really want to make sure you have a natural bow stance. Right hand by the temple, palm faces out. Left palm striking. Shift your weight back. Keep those knees in line. Turning from your waist. Protecting your head and pressing down with the right arm. Make a fist as you relax your right foot. Draw that foot in. Chop out and just touch fully with the right foot. Now, strike and move 60% of that weight forward. Connecting out with the center of the right forearm as you shift back. Down circle with both arms. Touch. Parry. Pour that weight in. Now don't stand up. Just move forward. And then punch. Did it feel different? Very nice. Okay. All right. This time, I want you to let go of the arms. Okay. We talk about a lot of details here, right? Traditional Yang family Tai Chi gives us so many good details, but sometimes focusing on the details can make us a little bit stiff. So we want to find the relax. That opening of the joint, that's like not an overstretching, but it's still lengthening, but just kind of letting the energy just flow and sink down. Okay. So this time, changing that focus, I want you to breathe deeply. So take a moment here, fan through the back. Nice bow stance, left leg forward, right hand by the temple, left palm striking. Breathe deep, take a big inhale. Exhale and let those shoulders hang down. Shift back, let that right arm float down and the left arm float up. Make a fist, step and chop, and then strike. Nice floating arms, just let them flow. Connect out, circle down, circle out to the side, hold back, and punch. Should have felt different. All right, I want you to feel something different each time. Okay, this time we're going to focus on our gaze. Okay, so where are we looking? Why is this important? Part of the relaxed feeling of Tai Chi comes from our mind, connecting our mind to the movement. So you're here right now, right? There's nothing else going on, just your Tai Chi practice. Using our gaze and knowing what's happening and where we're looking is a big part of that. Okay, so we're going to talk about gaze this time. Sink into that right leg, left leg, forward, right hand by the temple, left palm striking. We're looking through that left palm. We're going to shift our weight back and we're going to turn, and now we're looking where our right arm is, to that area, not down towards it, but that general area. We're going to make that fist and we're going to look towards the chop. Now we look towards our strike with our left palm. Centering off our gaze, we're looking at that connection point of our right forearm, and we're going to circle down and look towards that rear corner. Then turn our gaze back to straight as we parry. Then we're looking towards our left palm and then towards our punch. So now, how many different places did I cue you to look, right? Interesting. So when we're looking, okay, let's talk about turn body and chop with fist, okay? When I turn, I'm saying look towards the right arm, but we're never going to look down. We're going to look out, okay? We're always going to look out. Now, part of the gaze of Tai Chi is, yes, I'm telling you that we're looking towards our left palm and parry, block, and punch, and then we're looking towards our fist. The general area we're looking is dead ahead both times, okay? But there's a difference of looking dead ahead and not moving versus having that intention of the palm to then the fist. But we're not going to hone in on a certain area of the body, okay? So we're not just going to stare at the fist, okay? We want what we call a soft gaze, where you can see everything that's going on around you, but we still have that kind of focus towards this area, but it's not like a detailed attention of looking at the fist. Does that make sense? It's like looking at the horizon, right? And you want to like take it all in at once. So we want a soft gaze. We don't want to be like super intense, okay? We want to just be gently looking out and around. And that soft gaze is actually going to bring a lot to your practice. So if it's possible and you ever get chances to practice outside, it's really nice to practice in an open space and look at the horizon. It actually helps with your balance and it helps with your head position, okay? So sometimes in our Tai Chi practice, I'll see kind of like we're changing our head, okay? We want to try and have a level looking the whole time. Okay, so even though we're changing our head, we're going to be level. Okay, kind of hard to achieve, to be honest. Okay, let's do it again. Stand through the back, turn body, chop with fist, parry, block, and punch. Okay, Nice starting position. Shift and turn. Left hand overhead, right arm pressing down. Make a fist. Chop. And left palm strike. Weight moves forward. Shift back. Connect out in front. Circle down. Touch with the heel. Turning. Parry. Everything goes out together. And then punch. Okay, left palm to right forearm. Shoulders down. Leaning into it. Perfect. Okay, how are the legs? 2 lines? Oh, I see nice straight legs this time. Oh, it looks good. It looks really good. All right, do we have any questions? All right. I want to practice what is section 2. Okay? Yes. That looks good. Like when you guys do little snippets. All right. Let's start at cross hands. Okay, I'm going to grab a drink too. And we're going to go all the way through this whole of section 2. All right. So, nice starting position. Okay. Feet shoulders width apart. Sinking to what's comfortable. Remember, waist relaxed. Right arm on the outside. Shift to your right. Turn everything on that left heel. Separate the arms. Right arm goes up, left arm down, then they switch. Step less than corner. Embrace the tiger. Looks just like brush knee with a left palm strike. Right arm comes out in front and connects. Should feel a little similar to what we were working on. Roll back. Left palm to right forearm for press. Push. Flatten both arms. Come back over that ball. Remember, chest height. And then we push to shoulder height. Fist under elbow. Flatten the arms. Show turning. Big circle. Press down. Push out to the right side. Step. Connecting with that left arm. Rotate to grab as you step with the right foot. Left arm goes down. Make a fist. Touch with the left heel. Lift and punch. Fist under elbow. Rotate both arms. Swing that right arm back. And then the hand comes to the shoulder as you step. Pull back and strike. Right foot goes straight. Rotate. Swing. Step. Pull in to that strike. Swing. Last one. Everything arrives together. Left palm up, right hand to the shoulder, stepping back. And then pulling in and pushing out. Big circle. Step. If you'd like, turn, re-step, bow stance, and then arms open for diagonal flying. Raise hands, open the arms, step back. Circle, touch, and turn. White crane, both arms go down, left arm on top as you step. Close the arms, right arm overhead, left hand by the hip. Brush knee, look at the right palm, left arm goes up, circle, strike as you move forward. Needle at the C bottom. Reach forward, fingers point down, step in. Hand near the temple, elbow points down, lift the left toes. Change to the ball of the foot and fold forward. Left hand to right wrist as you come up. Bow stance, fan through the back. Turn body, turn. Protect your head, press down. Make a fist. chop, and strike. Perfect. Connecting out, new transition. Circle down, step, parry, block, and punch. All right. That was a big chunk. Okay, so that is what we call section 2. All right, so now you're going to see we're going to start getting into some new movements. We have this transition, and then we're going to get into some balance exercises. So that's going to be really exciting, okay? And then eventually we'll get into the third section, which is all of our specialty movements, okay? So remember, 5 minutes a day, okay? If you practice from the beginning all the way through now, you've exceeded what I've wanted you to do because that's about 7 minutes, okay? So one practice session a day is all you need, and I promise you'll start to feel a difference, okay? All right. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great week or weekend if I get to see you again on Monday. All right.